to try your luck again? The buy-in, please.
Call.
Call!
Check.
I bet.
What would Chuck Finley do?
I'm gonna see that bet, then hide it under a pile of chips so it won't get embarrassed.
Go on with your bad self.
He's gotta be bluffing, right? I call.
Carry the 3. I'm going all in! Just like I was with your mama last night. Turns out she's a really good poker player.
Ah, hell. Looks like I'm all in.
Folding? But you could have lost so much money.
Call. Didn't expect that, did ya?
Do I have an off by 1 error, or am I hosed?
Damn.
The little robot has 2 pair, Ash has 3 of a kind, Brock has a flush, Brock wins.
There's no shame in losing to a superior opponent, Spanky.
The robot from Pandora is out of chips.
Well, that was a big ball of suck. I'm off to play a few million hands of video poker. See ya!
Ashley Williams has been eliminated.
Damn. If you need me, I'll be over at the bar hoping for a demon apocalypse.
Wait a minute. This run of crummy cards is just one of your twisted little experiments, isn't it?
Maybe. Or maybe you're just too cowardly to turn lemons into lemonade.
What's so funny?
I just realized that you're a dog playing poker.
I don't get it.
Well, since we're just oozing with confidence, I'll check too. Yeah, I'll bet. Woo!
Oh, fuzz nuggets.
Mr. Sampson has 2 pair, and you have 2 pair. The player wins with the higher pairs.
Sure, why not?
Check.
I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. Time to get serious.
What, you were being funny before now? I fold.
A fold. How fascinating. Brock steals the pot.
Fear's a bitch, isn't it? I call.
I didn't really look at my cards, but I'm calling anyway. I'll check.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Nope.
Checks make me twitchy. Oh, geez, if you're gonna make it this easy, I'll check too. Welcome to the party, kid.
The player takes the pot.
You play a lot of poker, Brock?
Look, I know my way around the table. Of course, the stakes I play for are usually, juicier.
Juicier? Like Mookie Wilson rookie cards juicier?
Well, juicier, like launch codes, pinky fingers, sexual favors, that kind of thing.
Brock steals the pot.
For the record, that was a bluff.
The blinds are now 600 and 1200.
Anywho, too bad the stakes are so low tonight. The way your luck's running, you could have been in for some smoochies.
The night's still young.
Check.
I'm gonna bet.
Oh, Sam! Think of all the hamdingers we could buy with that!
Shh, I'm thinking. I fold.
Well, that was a clever move that won't come back to bite you in your ample posterior.
All in.
Great day in the morning. Are you sure about that?
Brock steals the pot.
Let's see if we can keep this gravy train rolling.
You haven't flipped over any whole cards for several hands now. Are the cards getting too heavy to lift?
Well, these cards are making me tingly. Call.
Call? Check.
11% of all poker moves are checks. It's not an interesting statistic, but neither was your check.
I'll bet.
Fold. Yow, tough call.
If this hand were any more exciting, I'd fall into a coma. Not exactly projecting a lot of strength there, kid. Let's bet.
Brock steals the pot.
I could do this all night. You know, most of the poker games I'm invited to turn out to be elaborate death traps.
You worry too much, Brock. Max and I have been coming here for years without even a hint of a death trap.
Unless you count the killer mini tacos. Hi-oh.
Brock steals the blinds.
For the record, that was a bluff. Well, anyhow, I don't know, this whole place just feels weird.
Weird is in the eye of the beholder. Would you like me to reprogram your optic nerves to be less paranoid?
See what I'm talking about? That there is grade A weird. That's just weird.
I fold.
Don't feel bad. If I had your brain, I'd fold too. Brock steals the pot.
I could do this all night. I'll stay in, because I'm crazy.
I'll call. Checorama.
I don't know. Sure, I'll toss out a few chips.
I call.
Yeah, that was probably the right move.
I'll check.
Yeah, I'll bet.
It appears that my cunning plan has taken a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Take it.
Brock steals the pot.
Oh, you guys are way too easy.
I enjoy these little games. I enjoy them even more when they're bigger. The blinds are now 800 and 1600.
All in.
Damn. You can't win if you don't play. In.
Now I'm more confused than chicken playing cricket. Or was that a cricket playing chicken?
Ha! Oh, yeah.
Brock has 2 pair. Sam has 2 pair. Brock wins with the higher pairs.
Well, that's pretty much how I figured it'd go down.
Sam has been eliminated and will be removed by his partner's illiteracy.
Cuckoo, banana, pismo?
Max, no!
To the editor's desk!
You're about to enter a world of pain, kid. I'll raise that.
Brock steals the blinds.
I'll just take those. I'm in. I call. Nice. Oh, yeah.
The player has a pair of 5s. Brock Sampson has 3 of a kind. Mr. Sampson wins the pot.
Brock Sampson is the winner.
Wow, that was, easier than I expected.
As a consolation prize for not completely humiliating yourself in tonight's tournament, The owner has asked me to give you these complimentary inventory tokens. Game for another tournament? Excellent. As always, the tournament...
Let's make this quick. I have experiments to supervise.
I'll call.
Call.
I call.
Check.
That's a check.
Yeah, I'll bet.
I call.
Not this time.
I fold.
Check.
I'll check.
Spicy. Call.
Call.
I'll bet.
I call that bet insignificant.
The player has a pair of kings. Mr. Williams has ace high. Sam has ace high. The player wins the hand.
What's so funny?
I just realized that you're a dog playing playing poker.
I don't get it.
Huh. I'll bet.
Don't be scared by the chips. Don't be scared by the chips. Nope. Folding. But you could have lost so much money.
I'll raise that.
I think you should know that the Claptrap General Purpose Robot is designed to be completely immune to outrageous bluffing. Yeah, I can see where this is going. Ciao!
All in.
Booyah!
What the hell?
Ash has two pair. Brock has two pair. Brock wins with the jack kicker.
It's no shame in losing to a superior opponent, Spanky.
Mr. Williams has been eliminated.
You guys are all ringers, aren't you?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I call.
Raise.
Not this time.
Just remember, it's only a game. I fold.
Oh, not smart.
Interesting. No, wait, what's the opposite of that?
Life on Pandora seems a little concentric.
You know it, baby! According to our resident gunologist, there are over 200 skajillion different kinds of guns on Pandora.
The player takes the pot.
So, like I was saying, but doesn't anybody fight up close and personal?
Only when they run out of ammo. Knives and clubs are for cavemen and losers. Present company accepted, big guy.
I'm gonna bet.
I'll fold.
Check. I'll bet.
Nice to see I'm not the only one who can get goaded into a horrible decision.
Brock Samson has a pair of sixes, and our silent friend has a pair of kings. The player wins.
I feel lucky. What about you, punk?
Call.
Check.
Eche, Oozersley.
Check.
That checks like a watered-down marinara. Weak sauce.
I'll bet.
Call.
On the one hand, you're probably trying to string me along. On the other hand, that bet's so small that I just don't give a hoot. Call.
Check.
Checko.
Dude, sweet!
And buy a lot of Bowie knives. Oh.
Damn, G! Look at all that cheddar! I'm going all in.
Woo! Nice.
Don't be scared by the chips. Don't be scared by the chips. Fold. Is that a good idea? Because honestly, I don't really know what I'm doing.
Looks like O'Clappy's just bought himself a big old sack of pain. Oh, poop.
Mr. Trap has king high. The player has a pair of sevens. The player wins the hand. Claptrap has run out of chips and will be removed from the table by his best friend.
Steve? Go ahead, old friend. Do what you gotta do. Gee, Steve, don't be such a drama bandit.
These lines are too low for players of your obvious skill. Let's bump them up to 600 and 1200.
All the heck in.
Big mistake, Junior.
Well, that was a clever move that won't come back to bite you in your ample posterior.
I'm out.
Belgium.
The player has ace high. Sam has ace high. The player wins with the king kicker.
Conrad! Congratulations! You've completed another set of bounty challenges.
Sam has been eliminated.
Well, it was only money. At least we've still got each other, right, Max? Max?
Swell. Stuck in a showdown with Captain Smalltalk over here. Check. I'll check. Check. Check.
I see you've decided to bluff your way through this hand. Oh, I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't have said that. My bad.
I'm all fucking in.
Mr. Sampson has a pair of 5s, and you have 3 of a kind. The player wins.
Congratulations, you didn't screw the pooch. Well, sure, even Dean could have won with those cards.
The player has completed their special mission to win a Borderlands-themed tournament, earning a great deal of... what's the word? Ah, yes. Experience points. If you'll all be so kind as to ante up. And now for another bounty challenge. Well, this is embarrassing. You've completed a slate of our most grueling bounty challenges, but we appear to have run out of bounty items.
The tournament is being controlled by aliens.
Pay no attention to that.
Ah, a rare GLaDOS personality core. A fitting bounty indeed.
No, it's really not.
Trust no one.
Whoever wins the tournament will take the core as a prize. To claim the bounty, all you have to do is win the tournament.
Raise.
I fold.
Not this time.
Fold.
Bet.
If you're folding because you're too embarrassed to admit that you've forgotten the rules, just nod your head. I promise not to tell anyone. Ash grabs the pot.
Like taking candy from a baby.
Looks like I'm folding. Again.
Now these cards are making me tingly. Call.
Call.
I knew I should have paid more attention in algebra. Raise.
Wow, I really thought you'd fold there. He's gotta be bluffing, right? Go.
Hole cards? More like black hole cards, 'cause they suck. Am I right? Fold.
Okay, I'll bet.
Fold. I got a question.
Is it a riddle? I hate riddles. and clowns.
Are you some sort of super evolved dog that walks and talks like a man, or a freakishly disfigured man that looks like a dog?
The player has a pair of queens. And Mr. Williams has a pair of tens. The player wins the hand.
Anyway, I don't really know. Max, what am I?
Well, duh, you're a doof, Sam.
I feel lucky. What about you, Bunk?
Call!
I'll raise.
Call.
I'm in.
If you had cards like these, you'd pay anything to see the flop. But for now, I'll just call.
I'm all in.
Just remember, it's only a game. Fudge. All in.
Who the what now?
Well, that was a clever move that won't come back to bite you in your ample posterior.
I'd buy a lot of Bowie knives. Let's go, Buttercup. Woo! Nice.
Okay, Claptrap, keep it cool. Don't stare at the money, or it'll think you're a creep. Looks like you backed poor old Claptrap into a corner. Call!
Nothing like a good drink with close friends.
Maybe later we'll go home and try both.
Oh! Yeah, I'm dead. Get on with it.
Mr. Funny Chips has ace high. The player has a pair of queens. Ashley has two pair. Sam has ace high. Brock has a pair of aces. On the first side pot, Ash wins. On the second side pot, the player wins. And on the exceptionally rare third side pot, the player wins the hand. And on the main pot, Mr. Williams wins the pot.
Okay. If this thing's picking me up, what the hell was that hand? Holy shit.
Come to daddy.
Brock Samson has been eliminated.
Wow, I really didn't see this coming.
I did, but I didn't want to ruin the surprise. Surprise. Claptrap has run out of chips and will be removed from the table by his best friend.
Steve? Go ahead, old friend. Do what you gotta do. Gee, Steve, don't be such a drama bandit.
Sam has been eliminated.
I think I've learned a very important lesson tonight.
Wheat bread is not an effective coagulant.
It's cute when you jam words together like you know what they mean.
Whoa, those other jokers have a hot date or something? Have we met?
That's extremely unlikely. You and the player travel in different circles.
Different circles. Ooh, well, lottie freaking da. Huh. Okay, I'll bet.
Ash grabs the pot.
The Ash and Wendy Williams Honeymoon Fund thanks you for your continued support.
Dane Cook is a 23rd level Freemason.
Well... Race.
Well, that was a clever move that won't come back to bite you in your ample posterior.
Bet. I'll bet.
Well, that was a clever move that won't come back to bite you in your ample posterior.
Check.
Congratulations. You've stopped listening to your frontal lobe and are going with your gut, where all the feces are.
I think I'll just let you have this one.
The player takes the pot. You appear to be nodding off. Let's see if moving the blinds up to 600 and 1200 gets your attention.
Let's raise. You know my favorite drink? 14th century mulled wine. Had a bottle of it when I was marooned in the past. It was like booze of the freaking gods. Can't find anything like it today.
That's likely because 14th century mulled wine undoubtedly contained a light dusting of mouse droppings. It wasn't a particularly hygienic century.
Yeah, well, maybe we'd all be a bit better off if we drank a little more mouse poop.
Ash grabs the pot.
Alright, super groovy. Hold on. I raise. Nice. Check. I'll check that. Bet.
Mr. Williams has a pair of sevens, and our silent friend has two pair. The player wins.
I call. It's a lot easier deciding which deadite to shoot. All in.
That's a fucking hell no.
Ash grabs the pot.
I am not taking that chance. Fuck that.
Ready to give up?
Don't listen to him. With a little luck, you can still win. Especially if you go in your brain.
Check. I'll check.
Ash has a pair of nines, and the player has a pair of nines. The player wins with the jack kicker.
The inventory's host claims to be retired, but he's actually been busy drawing maps to islands that don't exist yet.
Okay, raise. Check. Check.
Although usually a sign of a weak hand, a check can also be used to disguise a stronger hand. In your case, I'll assume it's a sign of confusion.
I'll bet.
Ashley has a pair of twos, and our silent friend has a pair of twos. Ash wins with an ace kicker.
Come to daddy.
The blinds have been increased to 800 and 1600.
I knew I should have paid more attention in algebra. Raise.
Well, that was a clever move that won't come back to bite you in your ample posterior.
I'll check that. Check. Yo, buddy, stop looking up poker strategies on your cell phone and make a move.
And the game crashed. Lovely. No, it didn't. What the hell? Well, that's just lovely. Well, just gotta restart the game.
Raise.
Well, that was a clever move that won't come back to bite you in your ample posterior.
Excuse me. I'll check that. Ooh, decisive. Check. I wonder if I can sucker you into betting this much.
Pathetic.
I can't figure out whether your re-raise indicates a lack of poker skill or a lack of manners. To be fair, it could easily be both.
Fold.
The player takes the pot.
Yeah, I'm in. Check. Check. Come on, Ash, it's only money. Wake up and smell the chips. Okay, then.
Mr. Williams has a straight, and you have a pair of queens. Ash wins the hand. Victory is so close now, for one of you. Well, that was a clever move that won't come back to bite you in your ample posterior.
I'll check. I'll check that. Check. Okay, then. I'll fold.
The player takes the pot.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Bet. Yeah, I'll bet.
My dog has been compromised.
Think. Call.
Ash has a pair of eights. The player has ace high. Ash wins.
It's good to be the king. Well, race. Time to bait the trap. I'll bet.
Well, that was a clever move that won't come back to bite you in your ample posterior.
Bet.
Mr. Williams has a pair of fives, and the player has ace high. Ash wins the hand.
The Ash and Wendy Williams Honeymoon Fund thanks you for your continued support.
I've taken the liberty of moving the blinds to 1,000 and 2,000.
There's something I don't get about this whole tournament.
I can tell from the way you're playing.
No, I mean, what's in it for the inventory? They're not taking a cut of the buy-in, so why go through all the trouble to set up these tournaments?
Allow me to browse their business plan. It appears that the inventory makes its money by streaming poker tournaments on the internet for the amusement of the masses. I guess the owner thought the four of you would be amusing, which, when you think of it, is rather amusing. In a metatextual kind of way. Ashley has Queen High, and our silent friend has a pair of fours. The player wins the hand.
Check. I'll keep this friendly. Check. I'll bet.
Ash grabs the pot.
I don't think you're ready to hear this.
I call. I'll bet.
Ash grabs the pot.
Someone get a hose, cause I'm on fire, baby. Raise. I'm trying to figure out what you're thinking, and it's making my brain hurt.
This tournament is giving me an overwhelming sense of deja vu. Oh, now I remember. It's just like that time my labyrinth fought over a piece of cheese. Ash grabs the pot.
Boom.
Anyhow, the funny thing is the rats didn't really need to eat the cheese. They were just conditioned to want the cheese by weeks of electrical stimulation. In the end, they killed each other, and the cheese was eaten by one of the human test subjects. He died too, because the cheese was moldy.
Okay then. Hold on. I think I can dig a few quarters out of the sofa to call that. Boom. Headshot.
Ash has a pair of kings. The player has two pair. The player wins. The blinds have been increased to 264 and 4C8 in base 23. I'll give you a minute to work that out before I deal the next hand.
Check. I'll check. I'll bet.
Ash grabs the pot.
I'll throw in a few more just to keep things interesting. check. I'll check. Okay, I'll bet.
Mr. Williams has ace high, and the player has a pair of jacks. The player wins the hand.
Baristas are the first line of secret defense against the armies of Nightmare.
You know my favorite drink? 14th century mulled wine. Had a bottle of it when I was marooned in the past. It was like booze of the freaking gods. Can't find anything like it today.
That's likely because 14th century mulled wine undoubtedly contained a light dusting of mouse droppings. It wasn't a particularly hygienic century.
Yeah, well, maybe we'd all be a bit better off if we drank a little more mouse poop. I'm all in.
Ash grabs the pot.
All right. I call. I'll check that. Let's prime the pump.
Ash grabs the pot.
The Ash and Wendy Williams Honeymoon Fund thanks you for your continued support. Let's supersize that. Looks like this sucker could go either way. I had a girlfriend like that once. That's the stuff.
Ashley has two pair, and you have queen high. Mr. Williams wins the pot.
The manly Mr. Williams has emerged victorious.
You can't send me back. She's planning things, man. Big things.
Oh, stop.
Oh no, it's all true. Even the
If you'll all be so kind as to... And now for your bounty challenge opportunity. GLaDOS, please place your bounty on the table.
I don't see why everyone's so interested. I'm out.
To claim the bounty, all you have to do is win the tournament.
Call.
I call.
Yeah.
I call. I'll check.
Check.
Do. I bet.
Nope.
Well, that was a clever move that won't come back to bite you in your ample posterior.
I call.
Your boldness is palpable.
Check.
I'd like to dedicate this bet to my homies and homettes.
Pretty ballsy move for a gelding. Fold.
I'm all in.
Ah, hell.
I have Go kits assembled for 18 different end-of-the-world scenarios.
Claptrap steals the pot.
Am I really that scary?
How do you get through all your crazy adventures without any shoes?
Same way you get through yours without a hat.
But I don't need a hat.
Exactly.
That's not really an answer.
Isn't it?
Ah, damn it, all in.
Great day in the morning.
Calling?
Time to separate the men from the boys, ladies.
Mr. Williams has placed the remainder of his chips in the pot, and apparently part of his brain.
Hey!
Ah, fuzz nuggets. Hope this cliff has a parachute.
Nah.
Ah, jeez.
Son of a bitch!
Brock Sampson has a pair of 8s. Mr. Williams has a pair of 10s. Sam has ace high. Ash wins.
It's good to be the king.
Brock Sampson has been eliminated.
You know, my mom warned me against playing poker with dogs, robots, cripples, and mutes. Guess I should have listened to her.
Sam has been eliminated.
Yipe!
Hey-oh. Hey-oh.
You crack me up, little buddy.
I am so into these cards.
Well... Okay, raise. Nice.
I'm out.
Check.
Nikolai Tesla was in direct communication with intelligences from another dimension.
I'll keep this friendly. All right. All in.
Who the what now? Ooh, a fold. Sneaky.
Ash grabs the pot.
Ha! Nothing can stop me now.
I'll call that.
Call. I'm trying to figure out what you're thinking, and it's making my brain hurt.
Call.
I'm in. Check.
Checking.
Check.
Check.
Bet.
I'm not so sure I'm properly configured for group action right now. No offense, babe.
I'd probably be more offended if I paid the slightest attention to anything you said.
All in.
Impressive. I'll fold.
Mr. Trap has 3 of a kind, and our silent friend has a pair of 9s. Claptrap wins.
It was secretly a ruse all along! I do know what I'm doing!
The player has busted out and must leave the table before everyone starts laughing.
You can't send me back. She's planning things, man. Big things.
Oh, stop.
Oh no, it's all true. Even the
It's a shame you have to leave. We were about to have a party. I even brought hats.
If you'll all take your seats, we can, as all. And now, let us to.
Hey, check it out, guys! I'm clean and shiny, like a baby's bottom, or a Justin Bieber.
Now look what you have done. You've triggered the inventory special table unlock policy, allowing me to deploy several pieces of aperture science equipment. This will end well. I can feel it.
I fold.
Calling?
Think. Looks like we're gonna need a bigger pot.
If you wake up suddenly in the middle of the night, look outside for an unmarked white van. There's probably been a shift change.
And I'm out.
Yeah, I'll bet. Check.
That checks like a watered-down marinara. Weak sauce.
Check.
The player has a pair of 4s. And Ash has a pair of 4s. Ash wins with the jack kicker.
Boom.
What was that? Did you just try to hypnotize us with subliminals?
Maybe. Are you upset?
Upset? I think I'm in love.
Excuse me?
Listen, you're a robot, and I'm a robot. You like screwing around with people, and I like screwing around in general. So why don't we just go out for some pasta, a couple of bottles of Merlot, and a little conversation?
Are you flirting with me?
Let me check my variables. Yep, the flirting flag is set to true.
Whoa. Kinda drifted off there. This is gonna get ugly, isn't it?
Check.
I'll check that.
Checkorama.
Bet.
Sometimes an investigation leads to a dead end. And like most dead ends, this one's full of garbage and sleeping hobos.
check.
The player has 2 pair. And Mr. Williams has a pair of 8s. The player wins.
Nope.
Yeah, I'll call.
I think I'll call. Check.
Hold on. I'll bet.
Oh, Sam, think of all the hamdingers we could buy with that.
Shh, I'm thinking. I'll raise. If I wore shoes, I would not want to be in yours right now.
All right. Who wants some?
Great day in the morning. I guess I'll call.
Crap. Looks like my chances just went from squat to jack squat.
Ashley has 2 pair. Sam has 3 of a kind. Sam takes the pot.
Come to Papa, little chips.
Don't anthropomorphize the money, Max. I mean, Sam.
I hope you're not trying to get me drunk. Max and I have mastered the secret art of maintaining
Rumor
sobriety.
has it those nuts
So,
over at Telltale
slapping
are
each
doing a
other in
game
the
based on
face
the
is an
award-winning
art now?
Fables comics.
Yeah, I auditioned for the role of Bigby, but they said I wasn't wolfy enough.
They also said you should lose a few pounds.
That's gotta sting, what with you being an Irish wolfhound.
I'm an Irish wolfhound? Faith and Begorra. Interesting. No, wait, what's the opposite of that?
Check.
I'll bet.
Fold.
Ooh, impressive.
Nah.
If you can't talk, just blink in Morse code.
All in.
Ah, fuzz nuggets.
Yeah. Cool.
The player has 2 pair, and Ash has 2 pair. Ash wins with the higher pairs.
Alrighty. I call.
I like the cut of these cards, Jim. I'm in.
I didn't realize cards had jibs.
Or that you could cut them.
I call.
Check.
Clear the brain, Samson. Let's bet.
Well, raise.
Hey, GLaDOS, something I've always wondered about Aperture. Whatever happened to Gabe Johnson?
Gabe Johnson. That name doesn't appear in my databanks.
I'm all in.
I'm calling and I don't know why. Read 'em and weep. Seriously, your tears nourish me.
Come on!
The little robot has a pair of 9s. Mr. Sampson has a pair of 6s. Claptrap wins the hand.
It was secretly a ruse all along! I do know what I'm doing!
Mr. Sampson has been eliminated from this experiment. These blinds are too low for players of your obvious skill. Let's bump them up to 600 and 1200.
I call.
Huh. I'll raise.
I call. This is just like watching armadillos roll into each other to please the comely armadillo queen.
Whoa.
Really?
Ah, fuzz nuggets.
Think. Call.
I call.
Call.
Check.
Check.
I'm gonna check.
I'll check.
I bet.
Raise.
Nuh-uh.
I wonder what it would be like to roll around naked and all that money.
Max tried that once.
Oh, the paper cuts were amazing.
This is what I get for listening to the voices in Max's head.
Oh, hell no! Well, that's unfortunate.
Claptrap has 2 pair. The player has 3 of a kind. The player wins the hand. Congratulations. You've converted a nearly unbeatable hand into a victory.
Most of the situation comedies last year were written by robots.
If you're enjoying tonight's little slice of aperture science, I can arrange a complimentary tour of my facility after the tournament.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Sorry, Max and I don't do factory tours ever since the Hamdingers incident.
Count me in, honey bits.
Hooray! Another malfunctioning robot.
Nope.
I fall.
Well, that was a clever move that won't come back to bite you in your ample posterior.
I could bet. I bet. Ooh, impressive. I'm going all in.
Great day in the morning.
Ooh, impressive.
The little robot has 2 pair, and you have 2 pair. The player wins with the higher pairs.
Yeah, I'll call.
Call.
Ekche, Oozer's Lay. Checking.
Hold on. You think you've got the cards to take down the king? Well, here's your chance, Mr. Fancy Pants.
I fold.
I'm trying to figure out what you're thinking, and it's making my brain hurt.
I think you should know that the Claptrap General Purpose Robot is designed to be completely immune to outrageous bluffing. Not this time.
I've come back from worse. Wait, did I just lose there?
The player has 3 of a kind, and Mr. Williams has 2 pair. The player wins.
If I had a hand like that, it'd look really weird on the end of my dog arm.
Ashley Williams has been eliminated.
Sorry I couldn't have given you a better game. Next time I'll try not to leave my brain out in the Oldsmobile.
Call.
Checo.
Check.
Something's been bothering me about you.
Is it my raw animal magnetism?
Well, yeah, but what I'm really wondering about is your wheel.
Heh, let's go all in.
Great day in the morning. Nope. I don't want to alarm you, but I think you're having a psychotic break.
Ack! Dude.
Claptrap has ace high, and the player has a pair of aces. The player wins the hand.
Well, of course you won with those cards. Even Steve could have won with those cards. And all he can say is, hey-o! Shut the f*** up, Steve! And people say I'm annoying.
Claptrap has been eliminated.
I'm out? Really? I was just getting started.
Trust me, you weren't.
Hey, look, we're the only players left. Darwin's probably spinning in his grave. I didn't really look at my cards, but I'm calling anyway. Hey, Max, what do you think I should do?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe get it looked at by a real doctor this time?
About the hand, chucklehead.
Oh, check.
11% of all poker moves are checks. It's not an interesting statistic, but neither was your check.
I'll bet.
Bet.
Oh, hush. Check.
The player has a straight. Sam has king high. The player wins. You know what they say. Lucky in cards, unlucky in love. Oh wait, that's a bad thing, isn't it? The blinds have been increased to 800 and 1600.
There is a war being fought on the dark side of the moon. We are not winning.
Check. I think I'll bet. All in. I don't want to alarm you, but I think you're having a psychotic break. Ah! Nice.
Sam has 2 pair, and you have a pair of 10s. Sam wins.
That's a relief. One more losing hand and I would have been forced to tag in Max.
Aww.
Sure is exciting, isn't it? Glad you agree. What to do? What to do? What to do? Betting.
Well, that was a clever move that won't come back to bite you in your ample posterior.
Well, sometimes you get the bear. Sometimes you get the bear and realize you're stuck with a bear.
The player takes the pot.
I'll check. I'll bet. Check. Is that a big bet? I've kind of lost track. Fold.
The player takes the pot.
Call. There's a fine line between brilliance and stupidity. I'm pretty sure we're all straddling it like a Lithuanian lap dancer. Check. Not bad. Not really good, but not bad. I fold.
The player takes the pot.
Sorry about the hands. I just have to check you for listening devices.
All right. Time to separate the cottons from the lacy unmentionables.
Well, that was a clever move that won't come back to bite you in your ample posterior.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
Sam has a pair of fours. The player has ace high. Sam wins the hand.
Come to Papa, little chips.
Don't anthropomorphize the money, Max. I mean, Sam.
At the tone, the blinds will now be 1,000 and 2,000. Bing. This tournament is giving me an overwhelming sense of deja vu. Oh, now I remember. It's just like that time my lab rats fought over a piece of cheese. The funny thing is, the rats didn't really need to eat the cheese. They were just conditioned to want the cheese by weeks of electrical stimulation. In the end, they killed each other, and the cheese was eaten by one of the human test subjects. He died too, because the cheese was moldy.
I'm not just all in. I'm all caps in.
The player has a pair of sixes. Sam has a pair of twos. The player wins the hand.
Oh no, it's the puppet master. I know too much.
Congratulations, you won. I hope you weren't expecting baked desserts, because I don't do that anymore.
Take me now before she uses her mind bullets.